Sir, at the second instant, the troops and convoy arrived at Ligonier, where I could obtain no intelligence of the enemy. The expresses sent since the beginning of July have been either killed or obliged to return, all the passes being occupied by the enemy, a mile beyond his camp, and after having refreshed the men and horses, to have marched in the night over Turtle Creek, a very dangerous defile of several miles, commanded by high and craggy hills. But at 1 o'clock this afternoon, after a march of 17 miles, the savages suddenly attacked our advanced guard.
As Bouquet's small army proceeded along the south fork of Forbes Road toward the site of the burned Bushy Run post, the Native Americans surprised the column, attacking from a hillside overlooking the road. Colonel Bouquet described the Native Americans' method of attack as a kind of running fight. No sooner would the British troops drive off an attack than another would begin at a different point along the column.
They made a general charge to dislodge the savages from the heights, in which attempt we succeeded, without obtaining by it any decisive advantage. For as soon as they were driven from one post, they appeared on another, till by continual reinforcements they were at last able to surround us and attack the convoy left in our rear.
While Bouquet estimated the number of Indians at 400, modern historians argue that small groups of Indians, striking from different locations, then moving and hitting again, could give the impression of a larger force. Feeling surrounded, Bouquet ordered a retreat. To protect their supplies, the soldiers wheeled and marched backward up the slope of Edge Hill.
Our loss in men, including rangers and drivers, exceeds 60 killed or wounded. The action has lasted from 1 o'clock till night, and we expect to begin again at daybreak. Whatever our fate may be, I thought it necessary to give Your Excellency this early information, that you may, at all events, take such measures as you will think proper.
At dusk, the attack stopped. A fortification of flour bags was built on the hilltop, and the wounded were placed inside the perimeter. The soldiers set up defensive positions and nervously waited for dawn.
Sir, I had the honor to inform Your Excellency in my letter of yesterday of our first engagement with the savages. In the morning, the savages surrounded our camp at the distance of about 500 yards, and by shouting and yelping quite round that extensive circumference, thought to have terrified us with their numbers. They attacked us early, and under favor of an incessant fire made several bold efforts to penetrate our camp.
The British, hoping to lure the natives into a concentrated attack, weakened the southwest side of their position by withdrawing 2 light infantry companies in a feigned retreat. Sensing an opportunity, the warriors launched a concentrated attack against the weakened sector of the British position. Undetected by the warriors, Bouquet's 2 light companies swung around through a small valley to the east and attacked the exposed Native American force.
The 4 companies did not give them time to load a second time, nor even to look behind them, but pursued them till they were totally dispersed. The left of the savages, which had not been attacked, were kept in awe by the remains of our troops posted on the brow of the hill for that purpose, nor durst they attempt to support or assist their right, but being witness to their defeat, followed their example and fled. The woods now being cleared, and the pursuit over, the 4 companies took possession of a hill in our front, and as soon as litters could be made for the wounded, and the flour and everything destroyed, which for want of horses could not be carried, they marched without molestation to these camp.
Altogether, the British lost 115 men, killed, wounded, and missing. The natives lost an estimated 50 to 60. The battle fought at Bushy Run was the crucial turning point in the war.